Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Well, this first card is my all-time favorite. I love foxes, rainbows, circles, and forests. So let's get into this magic circle for you. Magic starts with me. It really does start with us. It starts with our mindset. What do we believe is possible? Do we look for the magic in the world? Do we see it in a smile, a gesture? I have to say, on my birthday, and first of all, thank you for everybody for your well wishes over on all the social medias and over here. It just warmed my heart. It was such a beautiful, lovely, simple day with my favorite things, lovely sentiments for people that I adore and care about, you guys. Spending quality time with my family. We got to order our favorite food and watch some shows, and I got, some traditional, beautiful things. Red roses are my favorite, candies, and just really thoughtful gestures from people. It was utterly, utterly beautiful. And this is something that I recognized on that day when I first woke up. That the magic is within all of us. The lens we're looking through, the perspective we take on our life, how we fit into the world, what is possible, what we're deserving of. Do we have, first of all, a mindset of abundance, grounding, peace? I watched this show yesterday and my heart just went out. My perspective changed on these people and their goals and their individual struggles. And the show was called The Garden, and it was cult or it was like cult or commune or cult or family, like the question of it, because any sort of, I feel like, existence in a commune type of thing, people question because they think, oh, how can people live together in harmony when there isn't a financial structure? There's just sort of everybody can do what they want, but we hope they pitch in equally. And I love the premise too. I've always said, funnily enough, and this is sort of the magic in my dream is, when I retire, I would love to have a just big series of big open barns for people to come and just do artwork, and there'll be lofts and cabins for everybody to stay at, and as they're traveling through whatever state, I feel like I want it to be really warm most of the year. So I love the idea of maybe like a Carolinas, and people just come through and they just stay and they do their art, and everybody just sort of talks about their travels. And I definitely have the abundance to provide food and nice clean linens and stuff for people doing just van life or whatever they're doing. Like, I absolutely love that. So watching this yesterday, I thought, I knew this too. A few of the people that stop by there, because it's kind of like an invite thing, and then you stay for 10 days, and then you see if you fit within the group, and kind of your ideals are the same, and you're not conflicted or have too many medical issues or something of that nature, because we want to enhance the community type of thing. And just to watch people's individual stories and how they viewed the world, and some of the people that went there that said, wow, all like my stresses fell away because I was just in nature all of a sudden. I was just cutting wood, and I was walking in nature every day and discussing things with people. I thought that's really lovely. It's I feel like done super well. It's almost just like a gorgeous yoga retreat where everybody just talks and they exercise and they're one with nature and each other, and it was amazing. And it made me think of this card, because when we think that something is possible and we try it and we show to ourselves that those doors are always open for us, that we can try several different ways of existence until we find our sweet kind of harmony within that. Some people, it's city life. They love to sit on their stoop and talk to everybody and be very social. Some people, it's a cabin in the woods by themselves with plenty of books and animals. Some people, it's lovely communal living where they just have friends and family all around, and they're not overburdened with bills and economy and all of that. And for some people, it's, domesticated suburban life. It varies, but whatever we want, it really is available to us if we consistently take small steps in that direction, believe it's true, and keep checking in. We do need to understand, hey, what would enhance my life right now? What would help me? And I always feel like a special card for this is, and I saw this, is almost like the devil reversed. What can I let go of? What is excessive? What am I chained to? And I feel like in this day and age, a lot of people, it's their phone, it's commercialism, it's a whole bunch of that stuff. So just getting down to the bare bones of things is we don't need as much as we think we need, but we do need love and connection and, sisterhood and brotherhood and those type of things. So moving into Dance the Rainbow, I love to have beauty in my life. Please, I got to calm myself down. I just went on a crystal site and I thought one thing I want to do for Christmas for some people is get like gorgeous big palm stones. And all of a sudden I realized, oh, I'm starting a crazy addiction. So I'm like, just put things in your cart and calm down. You don't need to buy the whole world. But I definitely love selenites and crystals and malachite and greens and golds and all of these things. I love beauty and I love artwork and color, and silver is just something to me. It's like a catalyst for thought. When I have this silver horse chess piece. It's like this big piece. And I love to look at it because it reminds me of, what's your next move? You can move very funky on the chessboard as a knight. And as a silver knight, it's like, it reminds me of moonlight. So it just reminds me that, I can have beauty wherever I go. I can drive to the beach. I can drive to the forest. And I posted this picture of myself yesterday too, in front of a screen that had this beautiful forest in it. And it just reminded me of what I thought when I did that. And it was like, basically we could take a picture of ourselves in front of any screen. We go on YouTube. It could be anywhere. It could be Indonesia. It could be out on the ocean. And you turn around in front of your screen and you take a selfie of yourself in that environment. And something happens in your brain when you see it. You all of a sudden just see it as a possibility, like you already went there. And it's such a great feeling because you're like, that is super possible. And there's beauty and magic and love in my life. And if I want to venture forth into anywhere, I can do that. Which brings us to Aqua Luna, which is, I am grateful and blessed. Number one thing that brings more wonder and fulfillment and love into my life is gratitude for it and knowing that I am blessed and things arrive. I thought of this the other day when I saw somebody. I was in the mall just doing some lapping around. And I am so funny. This is the devil reverse card for me too, that I have to be careful of. Whenever I go somewhere, I'm like, I could use a treat. And I'm like, girl, you just had lunch or whatever. It's like, I could have a yummy cappuccino and this and that. And it's like, we start to plan and little treats for ourselves. So I look at the devil reverse card in my head and I go, detach from the want, detach from the I should treat myself consistently, detach from over imbibing and stuff, because I love coffees and I will literally just like have gallons of it and things of that nature. Like, don't be excessive. Let each thing be a big blessing for small things. It really helps catapult us into that sphere of gratitude of, wow, I am lucky that I can even afford coffee, that I have a car to drive to the mall, that, I live in a place where it's not a blizzard so I can get there. All of those things. I can listen to music while I'm walking around. I can look at all the happy faces. I can look at they have these spheres at the mall. They are the coolest thing and they can't be that expensive, and I want to find out how to get them. So they're literally these inflatable 20-foot high, it looks like shiny blue and red ornaments that you'd hang on trees, but they're enormous, but they look like balloon foil, and then they just pin them down. And I'm like, I would love to have those all over my yard. And it's like, I think that would create such a cool effect. And I just had gratitude for those moments of that, the fact that these things exist. And when we put all of these together, that the magic starts with us, that we do have beauty and magic in our life and that we're grateful for it and we feel blessed, more comes in for us. We see it. It's almost like, boom, we popped on those rose-colored loving magic glasses that make it all apparent, and we really see it and we really feel it, and it just brings in more. And then we're able also to give and share and keep that devil card reversed and realize we don't need excess. We don't need to be chained to anything. We don't need to be like zapped into this crazy commercial world. We don't need to be zapped into this want, compete, or any of that. We keep that card reversed so we can have that 10 of Cups card upright for ourselves. So my beauty, that is what you're meant to hear today. Happy December, everybody. I hope you all have a great day.